back to another episode of the Undisputed Combo Podcast with the El Toro Fuerte, that dude Colby, and Shadowhaunt Joker. Our friend, the Unfound Prodigy, is out on vacation, looking off into the ocean from a beach in Jamaica somewhere, probably missing us like crazy. Yeah, no, not really. Man, guys, welcome back. Appreciate you being here. What a week it's been. I have a whole lot to share. Joker, what's going on? What's new?
Man, I got to talk about this new lineup of cards coming out soon, especially you know who. We'll cover that later.
Yes, Colby, how you been, man? How's your week been?
Busy, first off. Work's been having me back and forth, but I also got all my stuff came in, and then with the extra money I had, because I might be hired on as a tutor for one of my coworkers.
Excellent. I
went out and got a maximum gold because I was in Walmart. And I gave one back to my friend. He's wanted packs. I'm like, all right, here. I opened up two of them. I got anti-magic arrows, and then Ash Blossom,
the almighty Ash Blossom, Lance,
and Nibiru.
And a Nibiru. Wow.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's an amazing little box there you pulled. So congratulations on that.
Oh yeah, that was a fun one, and immediately ignites your deck.
There you go, building that up again. So let's start off with the usual shout outs. And I got a couple. Actually, I have three. So Colby, let's start with you.
I don't have actually too many shout outs this time, to be honest with you. I've just been so busy that I haven't thought of too many to go off of.
That's okay.
But no doubt, just go off with you guys right now.
All right. Joker, anybody you want to shout out today?
Just one person, and I'll be doing another shout out again of him later on. To my stepfather, Kevin.
All right, Kevin.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have been in Yu-Gi-Oh for the longest time, and you actually inspired me to be a better person. So personally, thank you.
Phenomenal. That's always great to hear stuff like that. That's great. All right. And in my shout outs, I got the usual. I got Dualian TV for anybody that's interested in Digimon content. Of course, our friend Shadowhaunt Joker pulls the occasional money card and donates it, which is amazing. But my friend Dualian TV has a lot of amazing things going on. That's what he focuses on. He does live streams from his locals. He does giveaways. So check him out if you're into Digimon. My friend Mark, the Burial Ground podcast. Man, this guy is stirring things up in the wrestling community on Twitter. I love it. I'm not a Twitter guy, but I do scroll through and I laugh. And so today has been hilarious. There's so much going on in the wrestling community. Follow the Burial Ground podcast and follow... His name's motherfucking Mark. Great person, and just overall, just very outspoken, no filter, but he speaks facts. That's the cold hard truth is what you'll get from him all the time. And last but certainly not least, my final shout out, Invokes TCG, part of the Magicians of Madness with Dark Magician 81. Great seller on Instagram. Always coming through. I actually just picked up another Forbidden Droplet, and so I can't wait for that to come in. I'm very excited. So that's it for the shout outs. What about obviously, Colby, we can kind of skip the next segment where we called it What Did You Pull? We already saw what you pulled. I did not buy any packs this week. Joker, you? I know there was some sparkles coming out of you. I saw some craziness coming out of there.
So I went to GameStop recently and bought 7 packs, whatever they had. My first 5 packs were nothing, and it was the last 2 packs that were interesting. When was the last time you saw a secret rare Chaos Dragon Legionnaire?
Isn't that an ultra rare now? And I see a lot of ultra rare prints.
Yeah, in Max Gold, right? Or gold. It's gold in Max Gold. Sorry.
Yeah. Was it in Max Gold?
I think it was in a gold set.
Yeah.
But then it was the Phantom Rage one that got me. This is my 5th.
Woo!
I can't get rid of this.
At this point, you might as well just build what is it called? Tri Brigade or Zoo Tri Brigade. You build an Xyz deck.
Yeah.
I got my Satala Knights, so there it goes.
There you go.
Another 5th Zeus. That's amazing. I didn't buy any packs from that set. I actually just bought a Zeus. That was it. That's all I got. I think. I can't remember. I might have bought some other singles. But at the time it was $50. I don't know what it's at now. I'm sure it's higher, but congratulations.
I think it's like $80 now.
80? I thought it was 70.
Well, either way, it's way more than what I got it for. Well, congratulations, man. I hope that people who are very interested in seeing amazing pulls without the false clickbait titles that we get, will I pull a secret? Will I pull? No, you don't even say that. You just say, hey, come check out my opening. And then you pull collector's rares, you pull Starlight rares, secret rares. Well, what am I missing? The ghost rares.
I tell you, I get no respect. I get no respect at all.
Yeah, old Rodney over here. Yeah. So, well, great. Congratulations, guys. Sounds like you both had a lot of pulls. Like I said, I did not participate again. I might be done buying packs and boxes. I think I might just seriously go with singles from now on. We'll see, though. It depends on the set. If there's something amazing, as a player collector, I may buy it. So, all right, now let's move over to what is new. So anytime you guys maybe seeing a cool movie, anime, whatever it is you see going on, I have a list of things here. So again, I'm going to defer to Colby to start us off.
So honestly, with me, the one thing I had to come up was so I don't know if you guys watched it, but it's called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think I recommended it to you.
Yes, I did.
Joker is laughing. So the only real time I watch it is when I'm at before bed and it's on Netflix. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll just watch it. Part 4 came out on Netflix finally. So I'm gonna be watching part 4.
Nice.
Diamond is Unbreakable.
All right. What's funny about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? A while back, I was watching my son. He was playing Roblox, and I forget what the name of the mini game he was playing, but it was almost like a strategy, game. And there was JoJo. He had JoJo come out and was just beating the crap out of people. And so what I did is I recorded it and I posted it to my story on Instagram, and I said Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star. Oh man, I did that on purpose to get a reaction, and did I get plenty of reactions? People were all caps. It's JoJo. There, you don't know your anime. I'm sitting there. I loved it. It was hilarious. Yeah. So that's my story. I do have to finish that anime. So yeah, that's something I'm looking forward to.
You're in for a trip because I don't know. Are you still on part 1?
Yeah.
Do we tell him?
No, Joker? Don't tell me.
No.
I will watch it. And Castlevania is on my list too. I'm gonna have some time here coming up with the kids being out of school for the summer. So yes, I will lock myself in wherever I can and watch some anime. Joker, what's new with you?
Well, I might be going to a pre-release next Friday. Ooh. So fingers crossed.
Yeah.
But this weekend, 1, Oops is legal. And 2, since it's my birthday weekend and the new set comes out, I'm going to open one case in a video, and in the other case, I'm going to do a live stream, probably on Instagram.
Excellent. Nice. Well, and let's make sure at the end of the close of the episode, we make sure we get your YouTube channels out there, your Instagram page. That way, everybody can see, and then they understand that we're just not making this up. This guy pulls amazing cards. He's gonna pull a Starlight or 2 or 3 or 4. Who knows, right?
I'm only hoping for 1.
Yeah. Air set. Every card is a Starlight.
First pack.
First pack, 7 Starlights.
Seriously. Yeah, he'll get the error pack. We'll see what happens with that. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to those. Okay, so what's new with me? I got a list of things. So, of course, you guys know I play Monster Club. That's another game. So if anybody is interested in exploring another game, Monster Club Corporation, I do the occasional giveaway on Instagram. Although the last couple, I think 3 out of the 4 giveaways, the initial winner did not claim. And I had to give it to somebody else. So I've had 3 people benefit from the initial winner not claiming their prize. So, hey, if you're not watching, what can I say? The other one, Zoodoo dolls. So I think everybody that follows me on Instagram knows that I follow the Zoodoo doll people, and they came out with luchadors, or Zuchadors is, well, I think what we're. So I have La Pulga right here with some little teeth. I have, I don't know the name of this one. If we're talking Spanish, maybe we'll call it El Ghost or El Cucuy. I don't know, but I'm sure Zoodoo dolls. And then this one right here is El Pato, which is duck in Spanish. It's wrapped in plastic because of the nice little feathers. I don't know if you can see that there. And
yeah, I can.
Last but not least, El Toro Fuerte. Look at that. See that? Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So I don't know if you guys know, but the name, I got the name of Toro Fuerte from an older Jackie Chan Adventures cartoon that used to come out on Saturday mornings, I think before or
Yes.
after Yu-Gi-Oh! And El Toro Fuerte was my favorite character. And so they actually asked me how I wanted to have them designed. And I said, you know what, let's keep them true to the original and let's keep the colors. And what was really awesome is they're actually all individually numbered. So I actually got the very first one that they created. So very happy and honored about that. Humbling moment, no doubt. I did see a cool movie called Nobody. I don't know if you guys heard of that with Bob Odenkirk. He's the guy that plays Saul from Better Call Saul.
It sounds familiar.
Just really just nonstop action. I mean, if you're one for like super stories and everything, no. But if you want to see a really cool action flick, just nonstop, this is a good movie. I loved it. That's my kind of movie. All right. And then what else do we got here? Oh, you see my shirt here? Creme Brulee, one of my favorite artists, probably my favorite current musical artist right now, came out with a new song called Nothing Came Easy. And I'm sure you guys have probably seen me post that on my stories as well, but just a great sound. She's actually coming out with a lot of stuff. And there is an El Toro Fuerte song in the pipeline. I know I've shared that with you guys, so I'm excited too about that. And then the last thing that's new is there is a Instagram page and a website, but it's Rubicon Gaming Designs. And I think they liked one of my posts and we kind of started following each other. And I purchased an IP Masquerena, the alternate art, a field center. So I'm waiting for that to come in. But they create a lot of different, they have a new deck box that's coming out. I think it's a Dark Magician Girl, but it's one of those things where everything is limited. So there are discount codes out there, and so it's exciting. I'm excited. I'm waiting for that IP Masquerena Field Center to come in, and I'll be happy to show that off. But yes, definitely, if you get a chance, check out Rubicon Gaming Designs on Instagram and go check out their store, see what they have. That's all I have right now. So let's move on to Twitter, guys. I know Kobe, you're not on Twitter, are you?
The only time I am is when my friends are sending weird memes they find on there.
Okay.
And a lot of things are funny. And then the things that you guys send in there for us to look at.
Yeah.
Should we start off with that one?
Well, and that's kind of what I was going to touch on is the Yowie, the announcement of Yowie, and cool card, but oh man. And it seems like anytime a new card or something new is announced, Twitter just goes nuts. You have people just insulting each other, bashing each other, and you find things about their mother and father you had no idea where they just go at it. And man, Colby, you looked at Yowie. Joker, you looked at Joker. I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Nah, save me for last. There's a reason for that.
All right, Colby.
It's cool, but it's useless. It's nothing to be afraid of. Oh, let's say, you know what? You can already hear what I'm about to do. Let's say I'm going second. Can I still play with this hand? Yep, I still can. I don't need the +1. The +1 doesn't matter. And I still have every means to fully stop you during your own turn.
Yes. Most good decks can go first or second. Doesn't matter. 5 cards. They can go from there. But man, people were, it's going to ruin it. And then of course, all the YouTube channels were like, Yatagarasu, the Konami printed Yatagarasu. It's like, no. It's once per duel, if I'm not mistaken. And then
it's once per duel.
Mm-hmm.
And you can only special summon once the turn you want to use that effect. It's not even once after using it. It's once during the turn.
Yeah.
So it's just...
So it basically has, as looking at it right now, it's an okay card, has a cool effect. If you're running 3 of these, it doesn't make any sense, right? If it's once per duel, it's just going to be a dead draw. You hope to open with it, or at some point, most duels only last 1 or 2 turns anyway. If you're talking meta, that's not 100% the case. But in this meta or whatever you want to call it, skipping a draw phase is not that harsh.
Mm-mm. with so many search cards already in the game that you really don't even notice it, so to say.
Yeah, or in the case of your Ignister deck, one card combo, multiple ways to get that one card, and you're set.
Achi, Bakari, Silent Mining, and then let's say you don't even start with those Doyon, Brew. There's so many different ways to go into it.
Yeah. But
and people are just so afraid of like, oh no, I can't get my +1 when I go second. That's fine.
Well,
what board does your opponent have with those restrictions?
Yeah, no, I was laughing at the comments. There was one person that said, "Well, I'm just going to throw in, I think one of the, I can't remember the name of it.
Effect Veiler or Impermanence."
Yeah, and there was another one on there. I can't remember the name of it. It's a spell card quick play, and it just kind of not really too relevant.
I think it's Forbidden Chalice.
Yes, Chalice. So people are saying, "Oh, I'm going to throw that in there." Well,
you can't.
You're going to have
those.
Even
use it.
Yeah, they're going to have the people panicking that are going to go out and buy all these cards for their side deck for one card that you probably won't see. It's calm down, at least for now. I mean, later on, maybe there's something when it comes out, somebody will find a way to break it. I doubt it. Joker, talk to us, man.
All right, since people have been waiting on my decision and everything on it on my end, people, the card is not that good at all. I mean, you can splash it in Venoms, but here's the thing. Once per duel. One. So basically you're stuck with just, I did it this one time, and you did an unbreakable board. Or let's say they went first and then you do it. You can only special summon once, my guy. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go and link. Oh, wait, I can't do that. You're stuck with a dead card.
Yeah.
Casual wise, it may have potential. Only casual, it may.
Yeah.
But 90% of the decks we got now, this card is going to just be an afterthought. Like Ignisters. Heck, zombies laugh at it. We don't need to draw. Drawing. We don't need no stinking drawing. We just special summon.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I'm a special summon your monster now because of Zombie World. About your draw phase. How does it look?
Yeah, scary looking Yowie you got there.
the only meta deck that I can see making use of it is Eldritch, and that's because it's all trap based. Even then, no.
Again, it's having three of them in the deck is just going to be almost like a brick. You're going to use it once. You might feel great about yourself. You might not, depending on what your opponent pulls out.
I got one question to ask. Just one question. Okay, so let's say you want to use that card in your deck, whatever it is. What are you willing to give up just to take away a draw phase? To me, scraps, no, I'm good. Just no.
Yeah.
Now, on the opposite side of the coin, it's a one-time deal. What are you willing to take out to stop it? Nothing. You don't really need it.
Most of my decks are very tight for space, and even when I rarely side deck because I always play casual, but even side decking, even then it's again subjective, situational to what you're playing against. But most of my decks are very tight for space. 40 cards. I don't have anything above 40.
Here lies Yowie. Dead on arrival.
There you go. Perfect. All right. So I think we could all agree that Yowie, well, it sounds cool in theory and early on, until it's actually proven that it can be effective. Relax, everybody, and please don't start insulting each other. It's not the way to treat your fellow duelists. Twitter's rough, man. I tell you,
it really is.
Yeah, they're just brutal. Anything that comes out, not just new cards, but I remember when the Evil Twins were announced. And people were throwing around the word misogyny because people were saying they didn't want to play the deck.
What?
So yeah, so
Twitter is just a whole other area. I remember one YouTube comment I sent in. So Mr. Forte, if you can, please edit it above me or something like that, where the person literally said, "Wait, people are worried about this card." Word for word, that's what they said, and I was like. Yeah, because nobody realizes that they can play without drawing a card.
Yeah, if you think about it, most decks can go first.
Really, Really, real quick question. You lose your draw phase. What's the difference between that and just going first?
Nothing.
Yeah.
What your opponent? What does your opponent do? Step 4. All right, cool. Because let's be honest, that's what most people are using now. Lightning Storm, Wind Twisters. Okay, sweet. OD.
Yeah, Harpy's Feather Duster. Yeah,
Feather
there's
Duster.
a lot of ways. And
IOTK.
Yeah.
That Yowie's in attack position. To use Yowie's effect, it had to be in face-up attack unless you somehow special summoned it with a card effect.
Yep. And that's a big, scary 500 attack reptile.
That's just asking for one free kill.
Wait, 500 attack. I did all that for 5.
Yep.
All right, I'm heading out.
Yep. And I think, it just got blown way out of proportion. And I didn't even see anybody talk about it on Instagram, which is
nobody really did. Instagram was like the very calm place. Yeah.
Level-headed, calm. You do have some crazies, but not as many. Whereas Twitter, you type something and you got people from all over that aren't even Yu-Gi-Oh players coming in and chiming in. So it's
Twitter is an Xbox Live back when Halo 2 came out.
Oh
no! Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2.
I was around for Halo 1 and 2, but yeah, that was rough. I remember that. So all right.
Halo was rough, but it was somewhat justifiable. Modern Warfare 2, everyone just woke up and chose violence.
True. That was super toxic, and then we covered that last week. But okay, so Yowie is not so scary, not so until we see otherwise, right? Until it's shown, proven otherwise. I'm taking a pass.
Yowie's not an Yowie.
I will say the effect is unique, and I really like it. So kudos on that. But to say that, am I going to see a meta deck play it? No.
And for those of you that are not familiar, so this was announced. I think it's coming out October 1st. Animation Chronicle 2021. So we level 3 Earth reptile. War rocks for life. You can only use this card's
it's reversed
effect once per duel. You can only special summon monsters once the turn you activate this effect. If this card is summoned and no other cards are summoned at the same time, you can skip your opponent's next draw phase. 500 attack, 500 defense. Scary looking lizard. Yeah. Okay. All right, moving on. Thank you, Yowie. Sit down. All right. So let's talk a little bit about Battles of Legends, scheduled to release October 1st of this year. Some interesting stuff in there. Of course, the thing that caught my eyes was Forbidden Droplet reprint. Colby, talk to us, man. What do you think?
I want to get another Forbidden Droplet, so hopefully I can pull the second one.
Yeah.
No doubt it's either going to remain in its nice rarity and stay in secret, but do they want to be generous? Which, let's be honest, this is TCG Konami, guys. Come on now.
Yeah,
they're never. It's going to be in an ultra print. But the other things that caught my eyes, you guys already know about this because I flipped my mind when I saw it. Idol Reborn got another type of card, Fighting Spirit. Battle Reborn is Ignister's revival spell, or their Monster Reborn in short. Let's just take that concept and break it. Not only does it revive, it can give battle protection and card effect protection. Why not? Battle Reborn can recur itself for other spells and traps, while the other one just provides more blanket protection when we already have plenty with Light Dragon being a non-once per turn. Hey, are any of your monsters going to be destroyed? Detach material instead. We have a 2-material Balinix and now a revive spell that not only makes our board bigger, but then protects all of it.
You're broken. Time to fix you. Oh, still.
Yeah, listen, I'm looking at the pictures here. It's real blurry. I know there was a trap card that you had brought up a while back.
Oh yes, it's the new Flood. With that one, it's really interesting. And in the point blank, what it does is once per turn, you get to pick I think it was either in type or it was type. You pick a type, and every monster in the graveyard becomes that type. Now, while that doesn't sound very impactful, oh boy, it is. Imagine you're playing a deck and then it locks you into, I'll just use Sound Grave for example, because I know that one does. It locks you into Cyberse, and I try to special summon Wolf using like Will. Now I can't do that because everything is now a different type. So in theory, it can be used really well with various ways of just kind of preventing your opponent from playing. And then it can also be a way to also hinder zombies. So, Mr. Forte, you better watch out about this one, because if Zombie World's on the field, and then you play this trap card, assuming they play trap card in a separate chain, your Zombie World doesn't affect the graveyard anymore. It only affects the field.
Bring it on, I say. Bring it on. I'm not going to go out and buy like 30 different cards to counter it either,
No.
I'm going with what I got.
Exactly.
It's a face-up trap card, guys. Just use effect removal.
Looks nice. Doesn't scare me at all.
When Pegasus, I control 6 Ignisters. Do you have 6 spells and traps on the field?
I just want to use Trap Eater. Be like, yum. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yum.
It looks cool though. I mean, honestly, it is.
I do. I love the artwork. It does look great.
It does. Joker, talk to us, man. What are your thoughts on this Battles of Legend set coming up in October?
It looks promising to me. My only thing is, all right, as far as it goes with like Droplet, if they make that a common, I swear to everyone here, you will not find any of these things till January. So it's got to be a higher rarity. You're not going to see these things.
Right.
Listen, I'll be okay with it being in January. Knowing somehow with me and my birthday luck, I'll pull it.
Just saying. Now, as far as
hopefully, if we're lucky, we'll get a common, but then we might get the short print common, and
exactly 1 in every 5 boxes you get a Droplet.
Highly unlikely.
Is it going to be a short print common or a short print common in a structure deck?
Yeah, Ash Blossom. Yeah. Well,
you just had to.
Looking at everything here, in kind of just reading about it, nothing's catching my eye other than Forbidden Droplet. So that's all I'm seeing. I got the blinders on right now. I just see Forbidden Droplet. Maybe when it comes out, if there's something cool in there and I may pick it up, there's a really bad deck that has really cool artwork, that'll be me. I'll be playing that.
Well, I'm interested in not only the AI support. Yeah, the trap card is complete garbage. I'm not even gonna try to sugarcoat it. The new AI trap, it's not even this. It's not good. Yeah.
For me, I have uses. For it.
I think you can only special summon Cypers with it.
Exactly.
And and that's if you're lucky. If it was either Cyberse or more specifically add Ignister, which I really hope they did not put that restriction on it, because it doesn't need that.
I think it's just Cyberses.
If it's Cyberse, then I'll try to use it, but oh boy, is that still going to be super hard to use. But anyways, I think a lot of people can be interested in this for Forbidden Droplet, but it also comes in the case when I think it's either OTS 16 or OTS 17. I forgot the number, but it's one of those two. And I think you guys already know if I pull it, I'm going to be glad. It's getting reprinted in there, not as an easier one to find, Ultimate Rare.
I think
I did hear about that. I probably won't even get my hands on a single pack. So good luck, everybody. Congratulations when you pull it.
Don't look at me.
We are looking at you.
Yeah, we are looking at you.
We don't have any around here of that. So
I'm always working. I'm working. I can't get my hands on it.
I have a stall.
And I have Iari.
Not the Lucky Kunai.
Yeah, I need to confiscate that still. Actually, you know what? No. You know what I got?
He's got a monster. All right.
I got a rock.
I got a brick.
So
his name is Yowie.
Shifting gears, Lightning Overdrive. The prices are as usual going up.
Yeah, we don't.
I give it 2 weeks; they go down slightly. But I'm looking at it right now. Diviner of the Herald. Market price is $69.69.
Nice.
Then you're looking at a few others that are in the $30 range. I can't see Dark Honest in here. War Rock, Meteor Ragon.
Yeah.
Secret Rare. Market price is $18.86, but as low as about $12. Not
It's
bad.
gonna be
Oh,
six.
there we go.
It'll be
Dark
six.
Honest. Market price is $16.
Ooh.
I was worried. I thought it was going to be one of those $60 cards.
I thought it was going to be at least 40. I'm like,
Mhm.
stay in the 15s.
Yeah. 13
Oh, yeah,
listings as low as $13.61 right now. I'm excited. Book of Lunar Eclipse, same thing, $12. And these are all secrets. I don't have any too much interest. I was excited, and I am excited to hear about the S-Force. I was wrong. Last week I said they were all commons. I didn't do enough research apparently. But S-Force Chase, the trap card, $3, $5 market price. And then there's another S-Force card, which I'm searching. I can't find it, which I believe is a super rare. That one's fairly affordable. And then there's a common, which I think it's a common. I'll pick it up. The Live Twin Frost, $2.85. So really all the cards that I'm interested in are fairly affordable, with the exception of Dark Honest, which to me, it still is kind of affordable. $15 for, I want to get 3 of them, but realistically, if I'm paying $70 for a box, or if I was chasing cards, buying multiple boxes,
Be me. Don't get boxes. I'm just gonna get the singles because mine are. Honestly, even if I got packs, I think I would get it after like 3.
Yeah.
Assuming that I get
would.
lucky with this. All of mine are common and a super.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for whatever reason. Don't you remember we were all freaking out? We were like, okay, guys, when I first met you, it's likely going to be an ultra or a secret. It is such a good searcher. There's no way that they're not going to have it any less than that.
And it ends up being a common.
TCG Konami. Best we can do is a common.
Now,
you know what? I won't complain.
All the Starlight rares have actually been announced too. They've kind of slowly been releasing those. Joker, I know there's one in particular you're after. Talk to us.
Okay. I actually had a dream about this one particular Starlight. And before it was even a Starlight, it was that new dragon that was coming out. And I was like, I think I might pull that. Next thing I know, it shows up, new Starlight confirmed. That weird looking multicolored dragon. I'm like, huh? You're not the one card I wanted to pull. I wanted to pull the Charmer.
Are you talking about the new one that got printed?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, multicolored dragon. What is that?
I don't know its name, so I'm just calling it multicolored dragon. And one of my friends calls it the Yu-Gi-Oh version of Ho-Oh, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I don't see them in here, the Starlight rares, and there's no pictures yet. So.
I can see it, but it's all like glossy. Here it is.
Yeah.
I am not even going to try to pronounce the first name of it. Good luck. If you speak Latin, you might get it. The Grand Radiance.
There we go.
Bahulia, the Grand Radiance.
Oh yeah, they didn't. I can't see the picture on the Yu-Gi-Oh News TCG page. They didn't put the names.
Honestly, I'm surprised they made that one a Starlight.
I'm gonna try it. All right, what do we got here? We got Bahalutia. The Grand Radiance. I think everybody's gonna call it the Grand Radiance or Radiance. But use the last word, Radiance. Everybody will know what you're talking about anyway.
Bahalusia.
Nobody uses Banisher of the Radiance anymore.
Yeah, the T is silent. Bahalusia.
Oh God, I forgot Banisher of Radiance was a card.
I love that card too, by the way.
Isn't it? Please remind me, because I might be wrong. Isn't it the level 4 that's basically a walking Cosmos
Yeah,
Yes.
1600 attack, 0 defense. Which the original one that came out was Banisher of the Light, which was like 100 attack, 2000 defense. And they're just yeah, anything was. They used to use that back in the day to counter Exodia. They side decked that in every time I tried to use my Exodia.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Which is the Black Forest, Sangan. We used all those back. I mean, this is like real early Exodia.
Okay.
So it really screwed us over. And then they had 3 card destructions. You could use 3 back then. So they would just, Radiance at 2000. Exodia decks didn't really attack. So they just start throwing those, card destructions, and everything's getting banished along with our Exodia pieces. It was brutal.
Oh God, being me at young Yugioh, not knowing a thing. What's happening here?
Back in my day, Exodia ran like this.
All I remember back then,
I used to play Exodia, Whippersnapper. So, all right.
All I remember is like the very first ones. All you would do is set 2000 defense, and then just keep going until you either pull a Dark Magician or Blue Eyes.
Exactly.
That was a common strategy. Now, when you started to get more competitive, you had cards. It was really all about the hand destruction or the destructive beatdown decks is what really kind of ruled until you ran into a good hand control deck. So you would just Dark Hole, Regeki, Heavy Storm, whatever it is, get rid of everything, just boom, boom, hit them with an 18. It was 1800 attack unless you had Mechanical Chaser, which I did. And then later on, you had the Gemini Elf 1900 attack, no effects. But then Summon Skull and Jinzo were the 2 monsters that you put in there. And
I remember Jinzo like breaking the meta at one point because it was wait, we can't use trap cards.
Yep. If you ran a competitive deck, you had to have a Jinzo back then. But I mean, this is 2003, 4. And it was a long time ago. This old brain of mine can't remember all the details. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
I will hold the heritage up because Ignister is actually counted as a beatdown deck.
There you go.
Well, the reason being we don't have any control cards, but we sure do have some big beating monsters and ways to revive everything we control.
Well, I'm excited to see that deck once it's complete. So definitely,
it's coming up. It is legitimately at the last step. It is literally looking at the door, waiting to walk in. Because once the Lightning Overdrive comes out, all I'm going to do is just order the 4 cards. I would go to the event because don't you guys remember I sent the one store?
Yes.
There is Yu-Gi-Oh stuff there. However, there is one issue. I work.
Yeah, priorities.
Yeah, fair enough.
that's a bigger priority. Working.
Oh, definitely.
College,
and besides,
paying bills.
I'm still upset that I couldn't even take my 2 college courses this summer.
Yeah.
I think I told you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so switching gears. Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1, release date November 19th, 2021. Nothing grabs me.
No. I mean,
call me a party pooper.
Here's what I will put this out, and I'm going to try to go through each of these really quickly and just say what I hope to see, because maybe then these decks will get more highlight. So let's see. I'm going to go over how it has it in the post. Dragoonity. Dragoonity already looks pretty good and well off on its own. That being said, I want to see more, I guess, kind of like a more of a way to build stronger negates. It has really good beatdown potential, but assuming that you're going first, oh no, you don't have anything. You really can't do too much. You can make a Stardust Dragon or the Assault, but after that, it's kind of falling down. Ice Barrier. I don't think I need to go into too much detail here. Please, main deck, please do something.
If you love Ice Barriers, great. Keep playing them.
Oh, yeah.
We're not bashing anything. This is just kind of stuff that we don't prefer to play. Right, Joker? I mean,
I'm just going to say this to Dragoonity players. If you play Dragoonities now, after that new card comes out in Lightning Overdrive, your deck becomes super polybait a lot.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring that up, but thank you for doing it for me.
Yeah, I love this right here from the announcement. Worms from space.
Ooh.
That was cool. The
Does that
allies
mean
of justice who fight against them. The normally peaceful Naturia. The proud dinosaurs known as the Jirac, and much more. I love the way they market this. This is brilliant. You know, get y'all excited.
It's really good marketing,
Yeah.
but it's for decks that are like, oh no. Don't worry, the Ice Barrier and Dragoonity is pretty decent. Dragoonity overall is just, it's a decent deck, and Ice Barrier just has the amazingly broken extra deck. Like, hey, here's Trishula. I really want to see, really quickly, Worm from Space, is that alien, or is that a whole separate thing?
I want them now, actually, after reading that.
Can someone please quit? I wasn't around for Worm. What is Worm?
Okay, let me explain this. There's one for each letter of the alphabet. And they have their boss monster, Worm Zero. Depending on how many monsters you use, determines how many effects it has. There's only one teeny tiny problem with worms.
Consistency.
Not only that, but it's something a little bit worse. They're reptile, light, and all their effects can be hit by one card.
Ash.
No, worse. Light Imprisoning Mirror.
Oh,
you're done. The deck can't function because most of them have either flip effects or they have to activate when they're on the field. And the boss monster has to have its effect activated once it hits the field.
Got it. See, old man Fuerte over here, when I hear worms, I still think of needleworm. You know, back in the day.
Oh, what was it? Yeah. It was flip,
and your opponent top 5 cards of their deck go to the graveyard. So it was, mill deck, which didn't even work back then. Many people tried. They used the Book of Taiyu and Book of Moon to try and get that. There was another spirit monster, Tsukiyomi or whatever the name was. I can't remember. That kind of
Tsukinomi, yeah.
Yeah.
The one that brought itself back to the hand and you reflip a card back down.
Yep. They tried really hard. Honestly, and wanted it to work, but it just never did.
A lot of mill decks in general card games just don't work too often. In Yu-Gi-Oh, the closest one is Mayakashi. The Mayakashi one, I mean, don't worry, it can work at times, but it's a little too inconsistent to say that it will work.
I've tried it. I play Mayakashi. I've tried it. I think you showed me that one time. There was another guy that showed me the card too. Said, put that in your Mayakashi deck. I said, oh, that's kind of cool. I tried it. It just, the way I play Mayakashis, of course, Nibiru loves the way I play Mayakashis. My opponent's Nibiru. But, it's all about the
always
synchro.
In their hand.
Yeah. Synchro spam, bring out the link monsters, another link monster, and then you set up, and really you're good. I mean, my Mayakashi deck is not too bad. It's Mayakashi. It's not going to break anything. It's not going to win any tournaments. But in casual, it's fun. I just could not figure out a consistent, effective way to play it with the Bone Tower.
And then the closest I had to like a successful mill deck in any card game was actually Magic the Gathering. It was because 3-card combination. And keep in mind, Magic the Gathering doesn't nerf a lot of things. It follows the same premise I do when I play games. If everything's broken, it's fair. So what would happen is one. Listen, you're going to hear what I'm about to say and what I did, and you're going to start. You're going to need more tools. In short, you would summon a creature, then you would make a token. An enchantment on the field would turn that token into an angel, a 4/4 angel, and this other. Then you have an artifact. That artifact would sacrifice the angel, and your opponent would mill equal to its power, so 4. However, an angel now died, so another creature would spawn a token because it died. That token, because of the enchantment, turns it into a 4/4 angel. Then you sacrifice that 4/4 angel. Then another token appears. You get the process.
Yeah.
You
can... get that.
I can't fix it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Listen, there was a lot of broken things. For another MTG1 black, if you draw a card, you take a damage and I gain a life. Then now I gained a life, and another card says, by life, you take damage equal life gains. Then you take 1 damage. But you just took a damage, so now I gain 1 life. Then I gained a life, so you take 1 damage.
It's already making my head hurt.
And all you had to do, and here's what started it all. You drew a card.
I will say this, and afterwards, I think Kobe will immediately look at me very wrong as a despicable person. I had a special deck. It used changelings, and it has a special effect. Yeah, it can be anything.
Okay.
And it also had Swarm Yard. And one of my changelings effects is if I have multiple copies of a certain creature or permanent, it didn't matter what it was. If I have more than one, it gets power and toughness equal to the number of those I have.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I contribute that to deal you damage. Here's the fun part. With Swarm Yard, I tap it. I can bring back any creature that's a spider, rat, so-and-so, as long as it's something swampish, back onto the field. So I contribute it and keep doing it again and again. Guess what monster I use to keep doing that with?
Oh boy, my deck would love you. Do you know why?
Why?
Anytime you summon a creature, I gain approximately 40 life. Also, your creature comes in tapped. So if you're playing red, it's useless.
Oh, it's not red, it's black. Guess what creature
cool.
I'm using?
Black.
Relentless Rats.
Ooh.
You can have as many Relentless Rats in a deck as you want. So I'm literally going 30 Relentless Rats, drop out a Changeling, call Rat.
So let's see. So I gain like 50 life per creature.
Oh.
And you said 30?
Yep.
I now have 1,500 life.
Yeah, but here's one thing. If I'm attributing it to burn, do you see where this is going?
To tribute, you need to summon it. So anytime you summon it, I'm going to gain that life.
Hive Mind.
What does Hive Mind do?
It just basically tributes a tapped creature per turn. But it doesn't really work like it used to. They now made a new one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but basically just drop out a tapped creature, send it, burn, send it, burn. But since you have Swarm Yard, bring back Changeling, send it, burn, or you use Changeling Titan.
But then we're just in an infinite loop where you're giving me life, you're burning my damage, but then when you bring it back, I gain life.
You get it.
Magic the Gathering too much for me. Sorry.
My brain.
The amount of confusing infinite loops you can make. Oh boy.
Yes.
I want no part of that. I like the game on a very casual, basic level, but yeah,
I regret nothing.
Yeah, you guys.
I draw a card, do nothing. I gain 300 life. Pass.
Yeah, 1,500 life. We'll pass. All right. So, Joker, anything else on Hidden Arsenal that you want to talk about?
Okay, go through all the names and you'll see my long story short for them. Go ahead. All the names of the decks.
The ones on the announcement.
Yep.
Dragunity.
Cannon Fodder. Oops. No, it's like Ice Barrier. Bad Puddle.
Okay. Fabled. Long
story short, no.
All right. Worms from Space.
Who?
The Allies of Justice.
Enemies of Descent.
Wasn't that a popular archetype back then?
Kind of, for Monster Mash and Allied Justice Catastrophe. Everything else after that was just, unless you're playing Light Sworns, no one cares.
The normally peaceful Naturia.
Do I look like My Little Pony meets SpongeBob SquarePants here? They were cool maybe in 2010, but now it's like, haha, we drop all these things. You can't do anything. No.
There's one Naturia monster that I saw, and it can actually do some stuff. Anytime your opponent special summons a monster, you can special summon a level 3 or lower Naturia from your deck, not once per turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, meta.
Giraffe. The proud dinosaurs known as the Giraffe.
I think they're the grandpas now because dinos don't need you no more.
Yeah. Did somebody say generic dino?
Well,
0-4.
Yeah, there's not a lot that's kind of moving me, but we'll see. I mean, there's always a surprise, something that'll come out. But as it stands right now, nah.
Is it another Forbidden Droplet reprint?
Need Gishies.
triple talent tactics or tactics down. I don't know.
Here's my issue with Hidden Arsenal. They made an error. They forgot to print the Salmon Great support. Where is it?
It's coming. Some point it's coming. They're going to give you another common.
Perfect. A common that pay 500 life points, special summon this card during your end phase.
You guys need a cat, right? Salomon Great cat, kitty cat. There you go. Salomon Great Melfi.
Oh,
we need a better dragon. When you think of fire, dragons
you don't
typically
need a dragon.
We already have one. It's useless. It's the rank 4.
That's a nice dragon you got over there. Mind if I super poly it for Dragoon? Do you really want that?
The name is Dragon. It's still Cyberse.
Interesting. All right.
Okay.
Well, there you have it. So changing gears, one of the things, and this is kind of our hot topic of the episode. I've seen a lot of people posting on Twitter, and again, Twitter's like my bottomless pit for information and whatnot. But there are several vendors, people who sell cards, who are now doing paid memberships in order to get exclusive content, fair pricing on sealed product, and other benefits. Now, I don't know about you, but I do know there are sellers and little online stores who have membership rewards programs. There's no fee attached to it, but these guys are charging a fee, and there are people who are paying for it in order to get fair pricing on sealed product and other random stuff. Now, I'm not going to give my opinion just yet, but Joker, what are your thoughts on this?
This is a thing?
It's a thing.
I thought we were already doing fair prices on stuff. I mean, I get you want to give people discounts and all, but paying for a membership so that they can get regular card value? Not gonna lie, that sounds like when you go to a grocery store and a card, something that's supposed to be $5, they sell it for $7, and then they say, but if you're a card member, it is $4.99. But anywhere else, it's $5. So what am I really saving?
That's a FYE. That's a little store that has a lot of cool stuff in there. I don't know if you guys have an FYE where you live, but there's one at my mall, and everything is like $5 to $10 more, sometimes even higher. Unless you have their credit card, their membership, then you get it at normal price, where you can probably get it at Walmart. So you use your credit card, you get that discount, or you pay a fee. I don't know exactly how it works, but that's exactly what you're saying. That is what is happening. And so it's great for the people who do it, because they have their large followers who will say, yeah, I'll gladly pay for that if I can get this. They're blindly doing it or whatever. I mean, I assume they can make their own decisions, not necessarily smart ones. But you have other people who are actually comparing them to the worst of the community and saying, well, why would you do this? Again, it's not illegal. I wouldn't do it. I've never asked anybody for money to send me money to the channel or anything like that. That's just my personal thing. I would never ask subscribers to send money. But nah, not for me. Colby, what about you?
It sounds like scalping with extra steps.
That's what some people are calling. They're saying these guys. One of the people on Twitter says, just like those scumbag scalpers.
Joker's stepping back, realizing, yeah, I'm not wrong.
No,
this is just take a moment on that.
This is scalping with extra steps.
Okay.
Yeah.
The vendor in me is saying, I can understand we do kind of need to make some of the money back and all, but morally speaking, for me, I can't do it. I'm not knocking any of them for doing it, because maybe I don't know what they're going through. They might actually need to do something to try to boost productivity and everything. I get it. But me, I can't do it, because I don't want to sit here and be like, hey, El Toro, I got this card. I know it says it's $8 online, but it's $12 with me. But if you subscribe to my Facebook, Twitter, and all that mess, and give me $4 a month, the card is $7. I can't do it, because I feel like I'm cheating you out. And so I don't do that.
And that's very accurate. Now, I don't have actual, I don't want to call anybody out. I don't want to post any names of the ones who have been, who have started doing this. and I don't have figures of what they're charging, whether it's monthly, annual, but just it is happening. There are several, vendors, people who are well known on YouTube and on Twitter and other places who sell cards. Again, I'm not dropping any names. I'm not criticizing anybody. All I'm saying is be aware it's out there. Don't do it. If you're being smart with your money, don't do it. Okay. Listen to Joker, listen to Colby. It might sound like a great deal. It's not. Go to Instagram, find a claim sale. You'll get it less than what you can find it at TCG player price. A lot of times these guys do free shipping. It just depends. There's several. Like I just mentioned one earlier today. Invoke TCG. Him and Dark Magician 81. They do claim sales all the time. Once per turn. Another phenomenal seller on Instagram. Baby Broly X. If I missed you, we'll start doing another segment. In the future, talking about maybe some sellers on Instagram who are very good, very reliable, have had good luck with. But those are a few who I've actually purchased from. Big Three Deals is another one. They do great work. They have great prices. Again, now I feel bad if I don't. I'm thinking all of them. Super Meta Bros more that do a great job. One that keeps popping up in my feed right now. Yugioh Corp Trades is another one. He's doing a claim sale right now. As a matter of fact, it keeps popping up. Sir Smokes a lot. There you go. I just basically everything I've ever bought from. But they all do a phenomenal job. They keep their prices below TCG player without charging you a fee. Subscription.
I'm just 50-50 on this. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, I kind of don't get it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
if they're doing it and it's for a good cause, fine, I get it. But if they're doing it just to try to
make a quick
scalper, trying to be a scalper, make a quick buck, and they don't realize that they're actually hurting people in this rate, then I'm against it. But I've only seen maybe one person do it, and I understand what their cause is for. They're actually trying to help who they're around. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. But this all pretty much seems like taboo to me.
Yeah, and I definitely understand that one.
And you're a seller, Joker. You're a seller. You sell, and you do fair pricing. You do, I think you're more than fair. You give away a lot of stuff as it is too. So hearing that from you, I think everybody should really take it and listen. And if you're considering doing this, just really, really strongly consider it and look at all your options and spend your money wisely. Me personally, again, I'm not into that. So, moving right along. Let's talk about our card choice that we all decided to talk about, and that is Artifact Lancia. Colby, why don't you kick us off?
So overall, let's take a look at the meta a little bit before we get into this. I'm just going to name a few right off the top. Dragon Link, Tri-Brigade, and there's some rogue ones like Grand Maju and all that. All that have one thing in common. Banish. Well, let's just completely invalidate everything about them. Grand Maju, what happened? What happened to you?
Yeah.
Tri-Brigade, they can't go into their link plays. And what's even better about this is that you can actually use this to combo into your other hand traps. Let's say your opponent wants to try and get one of the monsters in the graveyard back out. Well, now everything is in the graveyard. So this is more active.
Goldmeister.
Yep. And what's even scarier on top of this is, let's say your opponent wants to play a card, Dimensional Shifter. I don't have the card on me, but Toro editing magic, please put it right there. In short, if you have no cards in your graveyard, discard it or tribute it. I think it's just discard.
Discard.
And discard. Thank you. You play Grand Maju, so you likely know everything about it.
Yes.
Everything that would go to the graveyard is banished instead. Well, in a separate chain, just chain Lancia, and now everything goes back to the graveyard as normal. You completely invalidated that hand trap in just that. So overall, I say Lancia is definitely a 2 or 3 of in most decks now, because you still have decks like Virtual World going around, Tri-Brigade a lot. Dragon Link, you can stop them from going into certain monsters, such as their Red Eyes Tarkus Metal Dragon. You want to activate Pot of Desires? No. Pot of Extravagance? No. You essentially stop them from using their draw spells, which are quite common.
Mm-hmm.
You stop them from special summoning monsters, Tri-Brigade. You stop them from using their banished as material. You stop them from doing a lot of things. So overall, that's what I think is really good about it. Let's go on to Shadowhaunt Joker.
Actually, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, hey, this could actually break my decks. I might actually have to give me a couple of them, to be honest. So, El Toro, how many do you think I should get? 2, 3,
3.
24?
Yeah. I have 3 or 4, I think, total, but I only use 3. And for anybody who is not familiar, the card has been around for a while, has multiple rarity printing, some beautiful secret rares, ultra rares, gold, common. But so it is a light fairy effect, level 5, 1700 attack, 2300 defense. Now the description: you can set this card from your hand to your spell and trap zone as a spell card. During your opponent's turn, if this card is in the spell and trap zone, it is destroyed and sent to your graveyard. Special summon it. During your opponent's turn, you contribute this card from your hand or face up from your field. No player can banish cards for the rest of the turn. This is a quick effect. Beautiful card, amazing effect, very simple, very effective, as Colby said, against those types of decks. Again, almost instant no to Pot of Desires. I mean, if somebody's running Pot of Desires, you're not getting draw 2. Sorry.
Pot of Desires, Pot of Extravagance, Pot of Prosperity.
Yeah, any of the pots, right? The new ones.
Nope. Let's just say no to all of them. And one other thing I want to bring up about it, it's super affordable.
Yeah.
I think I got my common play set for like maybe $1. Anybody can run this into a deck, assuming that they're going to be it. If you know you're going to run into some trouble with decks, that they're going to be banishing, or your opponent is running Pot of Desires, Pot of Extravagance, or any of the banished to draw stuff, you can easily just put 3 in there if you really want to. And even if you don't want to, it's still a really decent body. 2300 defense, that blocks a decent amount of cards, actually. Yeah. So if your opponent, you could just simply set it, opponent destroys it, well, now you got a 2300 body that you can stop banishing for a turn. And then on meta player, for the meta players, this goes without saying, this is probably a 3 of in almost all your decks. You still have, like I said, you have the Dragon Link. You can stop any of their Pot of Desires. You can stop their Red Eye Star Smell Dragon. You completely invalidate Tri-Brigade, which is my biggest point. Tri-Brigade is now becoming a tier 1. You completely invalidate it. That's what makes it so good.
And looking at the prices, the secret rare from Battles of Legend Heroes Revenge, $9. Maximum gold, 95 cents. Dual Devastator, 90 cents. 2015 Megaton Common, 86 cents. OTS Tournament Pack 4 Common, 85 cents. Duelist Alliance Common, 64 cents. Again, very affordable, very effective. So if you don't have it and you're going to go play in a tournament, whether it be locals, whatever, now things coming back, pick up 3. Mr. Joker, yes, pick up 3, at least.
I will.
Yeah, I like it. I use it. And matter of fact, I built a troll deck, and that I do have 3 of those in the actual deck. I've made several changes to it, and Unfound Prodigy had the mispleasure of dueling against that. It was Mystic Mind based, so poor guy. But he did figure out a way to overcome it and won. Again, everybody that's always calling for Mystic Mind to be banned, relax. Joker, give us your thoughts on this artifact Lancia.
I'm just now knowing what it does, and I'm like, all this time I've been getting rid of the card. I think I'm gonna have to keep them now. I think I got maybe 1. I need to get 2 more. So I'm definitely going to.
I remember you saying that you didn't know exactly what it was using or what it was meant for, and I was like, oh boy, this is going to be a list.
That was me, Colby. I know you remember this. When I first started doing all the box openings, I was giving everything away. And I think I opened like 4 or 5 Battles of Legend. And I was doing literally just telling people, hey, congratulations. I would give away like the top 3 cards. I would have people vote on the top 3 cards that I pulled. and I would do a random giveaway. And I gave away all but one of the secret rare Lantis, and I must have pulled at least 2 or 3. So I could have had a place. Back then I wasn't really playing a lot. And I got into it. Then I went back and think, I probably should have kept those. Well,
honestly, if you're getting Lancia, I have it. I highly recommend the gold version. It just looks so nice, considering the fact that it's blue with gold.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the gold, especially the way they made them this time. And
yeah.
Yeah. But if you have a common, don't worry about it. It does the same thing as the gold and the secret rares. So, all right, gentlemen. Well, that's going to pretty much wrap up all the topics right now. I know that you both have a lot going on, Mr. Joker. I know you got a lot in the pipeline. I'm actually excited to see more of your amazing pools. And we hope to have our friend Unfound Prodigy back next week as well. It doesn't feel like a party without him, but we made it work. And so to close things out, why don't we go ahead and do our normal thing, Colby? Obviously I know you're part of the Team Fuerte Gaming channel, but where can we find you?
TDC_YGO on Instagram. And then, just right there. Or if you want to go and comment on Mr. Fuerte's channel, I will likely respond within a day or so. Comment down below what you guys want to see. Message me what you want to see. Need card help? Need understanding the game? Ask.
He's always lurking in those comment sections, and he does see them. So, Shadowhaunt Joker, take it away.
Oh, of course, you already know I'm on Twitter and YouTube under Shadowhaunt Joker. Shadowhaunt being one word, followed by Joker. Now, as far as it goes with Instagram, it's at Silver-Eyed Poet. Old name, but same results. And yes, I'm going to try doing a live stream next weekend with me opening a case of Lightning Overdrive.
Phenomenal. Well, that's exciting. So everybody, if you're not on Instagram, get on Instagram. I don't know what you're waiting for. Follow Colby. Follow the Silver-Eyed Poet so you can tune in to his case opening live stream. So I will do my best to be there. I know there are some times where I may miss some, but I count me in. You'll see my name pop across there and do all the little hearts going up, and we'll be there to support you. We are the Undisputed Combo Podcast. So I am the El Toro Fuerte. You can find me on Instagram, _El Toro Fuerte. Again, thank you everybody so much. Thank you both. And we'll see you all next time. El Toro Fuerte.